In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to build a DIY floating turtle dock. Stick around for the full video for tips and tricks, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright guys, I'm back from my trip from Home Depot, and I'm going to show y'all everything that we got and everything that you will pretty much need to make this floating turtle dock. Don't mind those parts. So we got 4 3/4 inch 90-degree elbows. And then we have, this is going to be like our pool noodles. So this is the foam installation for like your water heater and stuff. And these are 3/4 inch for PVC pipes. Then we got a 3/4 inch PVC pipe. And then this is going to be essentially his platform. I'm going to cut this down. Pretty durable. This right here was 10 bucks also. So it's not cheap, but it is pretty thick. And there it is right there. So we're going to make it 2 feet by 1.5 feet, and that would be it. So more like a rectangular shape. And yeah, I already got this cut down to the appropriate lengths and everything. And then this right here, our access piece. This is going to be a part of the ramp going up into the pond, up onto the dock. All right, I just made the frame, which is these PVC pipes. So this right here is 1.5. This right here. So the long side, which is 2 feet. And then we're gonna put this under the big piece. Step 3, we're gonna cut these down to the size to fit only in between these marks. All right, I cut down all the pieces to the right length. It's the 2 foot side, so it'll fit right in there. Since this is the one meant for the water heaters and stuff, they have it where you can just see this crack. See, you can tear that open, but then it would just be, it'll be easier if you do that, but it'll be best if you take these back loose and then slide it on there. So then this won't tear, so this won't fall open, and it can fall out when your turtle gets on or whatever. All right, you should be looking good like this right here. We got styrofoam all across the edges. It's like this. We took these apart and then slid these onto it so that we won't open this hole right here up. I forgot to mention that you are going to need some zip ties. In this case, we got some that are too small, so we got to double them. After you're done drilling the holes, you should be looking a little something like this. Holes on each side, 3 on each side. All right, you guys, we're almost done. So, got all the zip ties on here, so now this dock ain't going nowhere. That's how it looks so far. All right, you guys, it's now the next day. I had to go to the store and go get some more. I had to get 2 more 90s and 2 3-ways, because this is going to be for the ramp. So I have to cut right here and like right here, and then we'll put the 3-way in, and then have a PVC pipe coming down, and then have this going at an angle to close it up, pretty much another rectangle, and I'll show you all that. All right, here it is now. Looking like this. This is the ramp he's gonna be climbing up onto it on. I gotta see if this foam floats or sinks, because I'm thinking of putting the foam right here. If not, I'll find something else to put right here for him to climb up and grab onto. Later on, this will all be turf, and then I gotta cut these zip ties down, and then pretty much it's done. All right, you guys, it's been a quick trip to my local Walmart. Got this 7 foot by 5 foot turf right here. The exact same one is at Home Depot for $45. So I would definitely recommend getting this one. And this one right here was only $13. This supposed to be $35, but it's on a sale. All the turfs are on sale right now for only $13. As you can see, it is way more than I need for 2 feet by 1.5 foot. So I got a lot extra left over for any use. So yeah, I would really highly recommend getting that one. Alright, you guys, just finished up the DIY turtle dock. This is it right here. It's fully turfed out, so you had something to grab onto. The turf was only $13, as somebody told y'all earlier. And you might be wondering, how's the turtle supposed to just walk onto here if the ramp is even lower to the water? Well, guess what? It actually is. It's actually bendable. See, now it's in the water. And so all this right here, well, I can just flip it over. The bottom side isn't as good though. All this right here is super glued in, all of the sides, and then See, all these super glued in. Then this part right here, I put no middle piece in there because I made it real tight. And then I put a zip tie right here. I had to make sure I loosened the zip tie up some so it could bend. And then a zip tie right here. I could have super glued this, but I didn't know if the super glue was gonna melt the styrofoam right here. And there y'all guys go. DIY turtle dog. Follow my channel for some more content.